guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Voss from Kyuujin, and today we are back again with you guys with Cowboy Bebop. Episode 25. Well, technically this is the finale in two parts.
Part 1, yeah.
Yeah.
Last episode, first Ed found her dad.
She had a dad.
She's called Françoise.
Françoise.
Her dad is creating a map of Earth, and for that to work, he's basically chasing meteors. Every time they land on Earth, he needs to change his map. So he's also the type of guy, like, I see where Ed got her personality. He forgets everything. Like, he was like, oh, are you a son or a daughter? I don't remember. He forgot he put her in an orphanage. But Ed, nonetheless, decided to follow her dad. So her and Ein, they said their goodbye. They wrote bye-bye on the ship. And they left to chase the meteors.
Yeah.
So this is it for Ed and Ein. They're moving on.
They left.
As for Faye, she found, a place in the cassette that she had, and Ed helped her find it on Earth. And she met someone that used to know her back in the day, which was crazy, and she got her memories back. Mm-hmm. So she went back home. The home doesn't exist anymore, but she drew where her bed used to be, and she laid down. So we don't know if she's gonna stay and it's goodbye for Faye as well, or if she's still gonna come back. It could be a goodbye. Would make sense since it looks like the characters are gonna move on and leave the Bebop. So that means that Spike and Jet are gonna have their ending.
Oh man.
We're gonna see that maybe today and next episode. So yeah, let's jump in this finale of Cowboy Bebop and see how it ends.
Alright.
Let's go.
Let's go, guys.
Please. This is giving me Spike flashback.
Please. Yep. Finally, answers!
Well, I mean, it's the finale. We need to get everything, and the rest we can imagine.
Oh,
There he is.
vicious.
You are fucked.
とんだ道化をやらかしたものだ。占い師がこう言った。赤い月の晩、蛇がその毒牙を振るおうと恐ろしく速く走ると。お前は後継者にはなれないと。我々の決定は伝えたはずだ。戦うこともできない屍など、組織には必要ない。お前のその傲慢さは、やがて全てを滅ぼす。
I don't know, he's still alive. What about you?
It's funny that Spike is a cowboy and Vicious is a pirate. Right?
殺せ。今すぐに。お前に死に方など選べはしない。忘れるな。蛇の毒は後からゆっくりと効く。
It's been so long since we saw the episodes about the flashbacks and stuff. I'm trying to remember everything we theorized about, everything we thought was the story.
Yeah.
あいつらは手のかかる赤ん坊みたいなもんだった。お前が女と子供が嫌いなわけがよく分かったよ。
So she left. Poor guy.
They've got instincts, man. So the vicious seem to be elders that was present time, right?
Yeah.
Gotta,
Because he got the bird.
So that means the girl was also present time. We know she left. We don't know where she is. Fucking Spike. 3 out of 5. So then my hope for a flashback is gone.
Ow!
Yeah, he's fine. He dies from the wound.
弟のシンです。
Oh.
こっちに着いたら、お前組織に戻れないぜ。何があった？
They worked perfectly
処刑さ
together.
れます。クーデターに失敗して長老たちに拘束されました。あなたも危ない。ジュリアさんも。
Your past is catching up, man.
タルシスの町です。ここは食い止めます。行ってください。
I was wishing for a flashback episode, but if we learn about the past, or maybe they expect us to know by this point, it's just that it's been so long, so we forgot.
ビシャス、ジュリア、俺には物騒な名前に聞こえてならん。お前はじっとしていろ。お前はもう 組織の人間じゃねえんだ。
Look at him say otherwise.
分かってるさ。
Maybe they don't agree. We're getting both.
Here's your flashback.
Yay.
これが終わったら俺が組織を抜ける。
Fell in love with her, but she slept with Vicious.
殺される
That we know.
死んだことにするのさ。墓地で待ってる。もちろん生きた姿でな。
Okay.
私は一緒には行けない
来るんだ。ここからこの世界から抜け出すんだ。どっかで自由に暮らすだけさ。夢でも見るようにな。
So that's why some people think he's dead. And she never showed up.
俺を裏切るつもりか。この世界から抜け出すか。たとえ夢でも不可能な話だ。
彼を殺すの
そうだ。お前の手で生き残るか二人で死ぬかお前が選べる。
So she saved his life by doing this.
Okay.
So like I'm
girl.
guessing like since they were all part of the syndicate, that's why he needed to get rid of them and shit. But now he's the one pulling a coup. Your year's too late, my man. I'm actually glad that she's still here. In the episode at least.
母さん探したよ。カレー屋の前で待っててって言ったじゃないか。
ごめんよ今さら面倒見てもらうなんて虫がいい話だよね
俺が一緒に暮らしたいんだ。
仕事見つかったのかい
心配ないよ。
相方の女の子は
Hey! That's the guy from the Bone Hunty show.
It's true. Oh my god, it's true. So we met him. Yes, I get my dream.
今どこだ。
なんでしょう
こっちはタルシする場所に向かってる。お前もそっちに向かえ。ジェット一人じゃ動きが取りにくい。足打たれてるしな。早く帰ってこいっつんだよ。
帰るって決めつけないでよ私にはちゃんと帰る場所があるのジェット一人って自分がいるじゃないエドやアインだって
Well, no.
No, they left. I'm seriously hope.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Okay.
oh.
They're gonna. That's gonna connect. Everything's connecting. Maybe she's looking for someone to go back to, like the guy and his mom. No fucking words.
Between female characters, we understand each other.
We get it.
What the fuck? What are you doing there?
The cat is up there. I'm sorry about that.
But yeah, as I was saying,
助かったわお互い様
Female characters connecting.
yeah.
いい腕ねこれで賞金稼いでたんだもの賞金稼ぎ
And I mean, coincidence.
ちょっと訳あって急に賞金稼ぎのたまり場って知ってる
She's looking for Spike.
誰かに賞金かけたいなら聞いてもいいわよ賞金稼ぎを探してるの
I mean, dis-moi son nom, peut-être que je l'ai déjà aimé.
あなた名前はフェイバレンタインあんたはジュリアジュリ
Common name, but like, if you heard Spike speak about a Julia, make connections.
Might not be so common.
アあんたどっかでもしもスパイクに会ったらあの場所で待ってると伝えてそう言えばわかるわ
Hmm.
なんでさよならフェイバレンタイン
So cool.
なんでよ
Badass. Crazy to think that he was looking for her and she was looking for him. Some of the visuals in this show, honestly, are fucking good.
ま
Yeah.
だいたのか。
The use of light and darkness and stuff, that's
こ
cool.
んな話を知ってるか。狩りの途中で足に怪我をした男がいる。治療のあてのないサバンナの真ん中で足は腐り、死神が忍び寄る。やっと迎えに来た飛行機に男が乗り、眼下に広がる純白の世界を見る。雪をかぶった山がいただけだ。山の名前はキリマンジャロ。自分が向かっているのはそこなんだと。俺はこの話がでっきれだ。男は過去ばかり思い出す。死に際で 必死に自分が生きていた証拠を探すようにな。引き返せ。
He's setting up the death of Spike, and I don't like this.
もういいだろう。
Please listen this once.
He's telling
初め
him.
て本当に生きてる女を見た。そう思った。あいつは俺が亡くした俺の片割れさ。帰ってきたぞ。何が？
Faye, everyone.
うちは修理工場じゃねえんだぞ。故障した時だけ戻ってくるなんざ。
あれは
あれって。
モサモサの方。
Fine. Poor Jet, he's like left out of the story.
ジェット、俺だ。組織の継承問題をめぐって2日前にクーデターがあったらしいんだが、長老派が勝ってクーデター側を根こそぎ潰しにかかってるらしい。お前の相棒もとっくだよ。異分子は種の一粒まで潰す。それがあいつらのやり方さ。最低の理論だ。とにかく逃げろ。
They're paranoid.
警察も対処しきれん。遅かりしだな。
Everyone else's backstories and shit is coming back to hit Jet in the face.
情報があるって顔だぜ。
い
Sneaky.
くらで買う？
金ならねえよ。
Ah, it's getting bad.
まずい時に戻ってきたもんだ。お前、つけられてたんじゃないか。早いか遅いかの違いだ。
待ってよ。
Don't make this a last stand. Everyone needs to survive this.
Don't kill my team, please.
ちょっと待って。
金はね。
あの場所で待ってるって。そういえばわかるって。
わかんねえよ。
He does get it.
ジュリアって女よ。
Now he does.
ジェット、いつでも出れるぜ。
We got shit to do, but then later.
万気をかく乱せし者、万気の意志に従い処刑する。
Is it the end of Vicious?
No, not now. Is it the end of the Bebop?
こっち離して。
ピーノスカスターがまだ動かねえぞ。
腕ごとやられちゃ一緒でしょうな。
I think he's dying now.
No, he had a plan. He had a plan.
The fucking parrot is a bomb. Okay, he had allies. It's Vicious, of course. Ah.
Bebop is going in flames.
He's an enemy, but he's badass.
赤い涙を流すがいい。
Oh.
Okay.
スパイク、こっちはもういい。行け。
He gets it.
なくしたもんとやらを掴んでこい。
Thank you, Jet. Had to be cool.
今からシフは交代した。これから全ての権威と象徴を私が担う。
Good for him, I guess. Just hope he doesn't do shit to us. Finally. You showed up.
After all this time.
Hey, girl, what the fuck?
Girl.
No, whoa.
Sorry.
You're gonna do that just... It's a good thing it's a part 1.
Okay.
Why? Girl.
So, she technically was between a rock and a hard place. Either you survive and he dies, or you're both gonna die. So
Yeah.
she did betray him. Well, she did betray him. She just wanted to leave them.
I mean, I remember seeing her in bed with Vicious.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume that Vicious was fucking pissed that Spike wanted to leave. And there's also the little detail that when you leave the Syndicate, usually they go after you. Like, we saw that
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, we know that.
So, I'm thinking that
King of the
he
Brothers.
had to take care of Spike in some way, and he was mad. They were friends, and since Spike was leaving him, he got really pissed off. So
I'm gonna get your girl.
he decided to hurt him in the worst way possible.
Yeah.
Where he knew it was gonna hurt, which is the feels. So Spike was gonna pretend to die, like he was gonna, die in the eyes of the Syndicate, and then he wanted to escape with Julia, but Julia saved his life by basically cheating and going with Vicious and staying alive, sort of. So Spike saw it as a betrayal and he left. He thought he left. And maybe he looked after her later for answers. Maybe he looked after her to rekindle when he found out about her. I don't know, but it's kind of like he died twice. He died in Yasu the Syndicate, and he died in his kokoro.
And his kokoro.
In his kokoro. because he thought Julia, betrayed him. That's what I'm going to assume, because I don't know when the sleeping with Vicious thing happened, but it would make sense if she was in love with Spike that it happened after, since he threatened to kill both of them if she didn't do as he said. So she tried to protect him. Which makes me ask the question, why the fuck is she threatening him with a gun now? He's finally here. He's finally got her. He's got her in front of him.
That girl is complicated.
As for Vicious, who's now in control of the Red Dragon, well, the Red Dragon has been a force to be reckoned with since the beginning. And with Vicious at the helm, I'm kind of afraid
it's
going to be intense. Because, like he said, the elders that were in charge, they were old. They were not, fighting themselves.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they outgrew the world.
Yeah.
So now the Red Dragon's got a younger leader who's fighting, who's strong.
Someone who's more vicious.
We'll see. What his goal is. He says he's gonna change. He's gonna dictate every rule and stuff, which makes sense. He's a new boss, but what does that entail? Like, can you leave? Like, are you gonna change that rule? Because he's pissed at Spike. Like last time we saw each other, they fought. So I don't think he forgave him, but we'll see. We'll see next episode how this ends up. But as for the rest, I'm glad that Faye is still around.
Me too.
Even if she's not necessarily back for good.
Maybe by the end she's gonna acknowledge that her place is with the guys.
Depends.
Or with the Bebop.
It would be cute to see it, but I don't know what the future of the Bebop itself is, because this episode it got destroyed. Like it took a bunch.
It is getting destroyed right now.
So Jet is it's his ship. Like he's gonna take care of it. Now he's in danger because of all the shit in Spike's past. I don't know if he does understand, like he wanted to protect his friend, he wanted to protect himself and the Bebop, so he was like, leave that in the past, don't hang on to what used to be and don't die for it.
Yeah.
Especially since like he understood, like you're contemplating the past because he said the story about being close to death and remembering and stuff because the past means so much when you should basically focus on the future. But like that implies that Spike could die in this endeavor. Spike could lose himself by remembering.
Don't say that, please.
I'm thinking that at least Spike finally opened up to Jet about his past, which is a great thing, which I've been saying from the beginning that they should talk about this. And Jet, in true Jet fashion, understood. They're men, they're badass, they've been through some shit. And even though he was saying the contrary, he understands that Spike can't go on if he doesn't finish this chapter of his life. Even if it means he dies, at least he's gonna face this and put an end to it.
Jet was the same with the love of his life.
Exactly, but he also saw with the watch and stuff, but he also saw how it almost destroyed him and how he needed to leave that behind. He left the watch behind in the end.
Yeah.
So Spike needs to do that himself.
But he needed to find her one last time to have his closure. Just like for Spike, maybe Spike does need to have this last moment with Julia to have his closure.
Yeah, well, I think that's why maybe Jet understands and let him go. He said, leave us where we're gonna be fine, just go. Yep. I'm ready for this finale. It's not going to be a long discussion because I think the two episodes need to go together.
Yeah.
But at least now we understand more of what happened and we can, get an idea we got images. Like now we know what they said to each other, what went on. So it feels fulfilling that we finally get answers about that shit. But I am afraid of what's going to happen next episode because we need to end this and then open
Someone's going to die. I don't know who, but someone's gonna die.
I'm afraid it's gonna be one of our guys.
I hope. No. Vicious
dies right after
Vicious,
he becomes the
Julia, just Vicious or Julia, both of them. Not one of our own, please.
Well, kind of like with what I said with the old man with a couple episodes ago. The guy who wanted to leave the Syndicate, and they chased him down and he could not connect with his family because they were in danger if he did and stuff. And we were saying how when you make these choices, when you join a group like that, unfortunately, like, you gotta live with the consequences of your choices. Spike is kind of in the same situation. He left the Syndicate, although it was it was really ambiguous, you know. He was saying, like, of course, like, I left and stuff, but, like, did you? Like, I know they attacked him, he left, but, like, the way he spoke about it, I'm like, did you really leave? Or is it a thing, like, where you don't leave until you die? You can't leave if you're still alive. So when you leave, you die. And since he's still alive, he's technically still around.
He's technically on a long vacation right now.
Yeah. But it's either you die or you're technically still part of the group. So if you go against us, we're going after you. You're still part of the story. Like, it still matters. Gotta pay the consequences of your choices, my man.
Yep.
But yeah, Julia with the gun. What the fuck, you woman? I don't know what you want to do, but I want to see right now. So, is it okay if we cut this really short?
It's fun for me.
It was a flashback episode to finally tell us a story. So
basically, we're glad that Faye's back.
That she's still around.
She's still around.
Yeah.
I hope that she's gonna stay around.
I gotta say though, I think she hesitated before telling Spike about Julia. I think that might be because maybe she's got a crush and she didn't want him to go back to the other woman.
You think?
She hesitated before she told him. I'm just saying. Or she just didn't want to hurt him.
Didn't he talk about a little bit of his story to her when he was wounded?
I don't know.
Because he got really hurt by Vicious when he fell down from the church.
It could just be that she doesn't want him to get hurt.
Yeah.
But I'm choosing to think that she might have a crush.
Like, she cares.
She has a crush. I'm saying she has a crush. It might never be confirmed, but I'm gonna say she has a crush.
Alright.
In any case, thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. Next time is the actual last episode, the finale of the finale.
Finally!
If you want to see it right away, it is on Patreon already. You can check it out. The link is in the description below.
And if you don't, the next one will be on YouTube pretty soon, so check community to know when.
Yes, we'll see you then.
Bye guys.
Bye.